Reporting from the sidelines. They double him with Brown. Pass to Avdia. Takes a three. The shot no good. A bit of a shocker during the summer of 2024. Deni Avdia getting traded from Washington to Portland.
Yeah, and from one young team to another, B.A., Deni was just 24 when he got moved and fetched 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds. A big haul.
Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Outside Kamara. Fires from the wing. Boston pulls it in. Now Tatum. Let's go with a three. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot. 3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Tatum looking it over. Pass to Brown. Again, the miss by Boston. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Lillard outside. Three-pointer, Holiday. A rebound by Jason Tatum.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
White for 3. Lillard pulls down the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Outside Tatum. From deep three-point land. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Avdia from outside. And here's Tatum. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Blazers with the ball. Searching for their first points of the game. Back to Avdia. Out to Lillard. From about 19. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, Lillard is so good at getting himself space to score. The pick and roll just opens things up for him.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Let's get crazy for our Trailblazers step team. Here they come, fans.
Boston trailing. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. I asked him if there's anything in particular they can do to keep Tatum's production at bay. He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. We'll see if they're able to execute. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Back to Lillard. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
White for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Left side, Holiday. Queta pulls it in.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Now the Blazers moving it up. It's good.
Just a smart hustle play from Holiday. Running the floor and getting that fast break bucket.
Outside, Brown. Outside, White. From the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's Lillard. Shoots over Tatum. Lillard can't get it to go.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Lillard with the ball. Pritchard picks him up. And the call will be against Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. On the floor for your Trailblazers.
Tatum brings a double team. Outside Sharp. That one's good. This game is all even.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Now here's White. Shot clock at 6. The kick to Tatum. Play clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Again, the miss by Boston.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
White with the steal. Pass to Pritchard. Finished off the break. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Yeah, and guys, when White's got the ball in his hands, you can count on him to make the right decision in the foul.
As Shaedon Sharp continues to develop, he's proven that he's more than just a high flyer.
Yeah, we've seen the vicious dunks, but he's also got a pretty good touch as well. The upside potential for him is sky high.
Coach, the defense has been ahead of the schedule for Portland. Where do they take the next step in that regard?
Well, first off, BA, they can do much better on the defensive boards. Also, cutting down their careless fouls. Those are things they have to look to clean up.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Knocks down the triple. Lillard's got 5 now.
Well, you set him up and Lillard will knock him down. Nice job being ready.
Kick out to Brown. Clock at 6. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to Lillard. From downtown, Hauser grabs the board. The Celtics with the lead. And here's Brown for 3. Kept alive. So it's Portland now. Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Simons. Outside Kamara. Pass to Lillard. Puts up a 3. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Yeah, the jumper from Simons is smooth like butter.
Now here's Sharp.
Get there.
Back to Lillard. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Let's go. On the floor for your Trailblazers.
Pass to Klingon.
Matisse Thybulle.
Here's Sharp. Shoots over Brown. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Boucher on the screen. Pulls up on the wing. And Klingon pulls it down.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Sharp. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Boston leading by 4.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot on the wing. Simon's shot is good. Simon's got his second basket on the night.
From the mid-range, Simon's quickness is a big advantage.
Lillard outside. Oh, he nails it. Only 3 for 10, but that's got to feel good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Hauser outside. Boucher right side. Pass to Brown. 5 on the clock. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Here's Klingon. Covered by Boucher. Back to Sharp. And here's Grant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Celtics ball.
Boston leading by 6. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Here's White. And Boston again with the bucket. There's 21 seconds left to the first. Here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. The putback. It could go. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Now here's Tatum. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Avdia pulls it in. And Graham, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Now here's Simons. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Tatum. 6-point lead. Outside Pritchard. 3-pointer. 6 on the shot clock. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Pass to Henderson. Back to Avdia. Now Henderson. Defended by Hauser. Now Graham. There's the triple. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, he didn't come into the league with great range, but Grant worked hard, and now he is really good from out there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. All defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said, the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Brian, back over to you.
A new day. Allie, thank you. Here's Holiday. Boston pulls it in. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. That sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line. It's on Drew Holiday. Stan, looking back on the 2017 draft, at the time, you believe Jason Tatum was the best prospect.
And with hindsight, BA, that seems obvious. But back then, Markelle Fultz was the consensus #1 pick. Credit the Celtics for trading back and getting their guy. Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Considered one of the best players in the game right now, Tatum is hungry to win titles to add to his growing legacy.
Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Grant's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
With the step back. Pass to Boucher. Avdia with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. Kamara, that's good. And now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
Well, Henderson's vision continues to improve. He's quick to spot those openings and make passes.
On the wing, Tatum. Second chance effort. Outside Pritchard. 5 to shoot. Simons outside. There's the 3. Rebounded by Kamara. Avdia outside. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pritchard surviving the D. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Avdia, good look. Again, the Trailblazers, good for 2. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Boston trailing. Now here's Pritchard. Left side, Tatum. No good again that time.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Back to Kamara. Outside Sharp. 6 to shoot. Minot pulls it in. We've got a close game here in Portland. To the middle. Back to Pritchard. Here's the 3. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. Henderson scanning the floor. Off the mark there with a 3. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Tatum from long range. Holiday with the ball. Pass to Henderson. And Pritchard pulls it down.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Simons using his post moves to get the 2 points. Simons has got 7 points.
Yeah, what touch from Simons. That floater is a must for any scoring guard.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Henderson, right side. Good on the shot. Henderson's got his first basket.
Yeah, how about the touch from Henderson? Sinking that floater with confidence.
Pass to Minot. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Sharp. The rebound, Celtics.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half?
Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
Now here's Simons. He has 7. Pass to Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Shaedon Sharp.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot on.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Just 5 on the clock. Henderson for 3. Called in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Over to the wing. Here's Minot. Boston, no good that time either. Portland trailing here. It's Sharp on the wing. Portland moving it around. Tries to spin move. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Sharp's got his second basket of the game.
Well, it seems like all of these guys come into the league now with great handles, and Sharp is no exception.
Now Brown. He's got 10. Again, the miss by Boston.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Puts one up from 19. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Not going to go that time. Inside. Kick out to Brown. White for 3. Williams grabs the board. Pass to Henderson. Intercepted. Simons outside. That 3's off the mark. So it's Portland now. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. And that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them. Shot clock at 5. Henderson misses.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Now here's Brown. 10 points for him. Over Avdia. Again, the miss by Boston. Portland leading. Here's Henderson. The putback. Tries again. Count that bucket. Henderson's gotten 4 this quarter.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
And here's Brown to stop the drought. Williams grabs the board. Holiday with the ball. Now guarded by White. For 3. The shot, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Avdia. Shoots over White. Can't cash it in from the high post. Now here's Brown. Puts up a deep 3. That shot off the mark. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Are your Blazer dancers.
First half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Trailblazers leading by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. White with it. There's Tatum with the 3. The shot, no good. Now Holiday. Pass to Clingan. Fires, high post. Clingan. Great positioning on the putback.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Clingan, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young.
Now here's Brown. Tatum from long range. Williams grabs the board. Trailblazers lead by 6. Lillard outside. Pass to Clingan. Clock at 6. 4-3. The shot by Lillard, no good. Tatum from long range. That won't go either for Tatum.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Outside Sharp. Boston pulls it in.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just 1 of their first 4 attempts.
Boston again missing.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Pass to Williams. On the wing, Holiday. Williams looking around. Now Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Outside, Brown. And too long on the shot.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Holiday. Portland again missing. Celtics trail by 6. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Tatum inside. They still need this. to Queta. Nice ball movement by Boston. Three-pointer, Pritchard. No luck on that one. Portland leading by 6. Three-pointer, Sharp. Nails it from 3. Sharp's got 7.
Yeah, just pulling up on a dime there. I love Sharp's take-charge attitude.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Tatum from long range. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It's time for team share.
It up. Boston on D. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard, a sweet little runner.
What touch. Just another way Lillard can beat you.
Outside Pritchard. Outside Tatum. And stolen by Williams. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. B.A.?
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
There's Simons with a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Pass to Graham. Back to Avdia. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Pritchard with a steal. Simons outside. Now here's Hauser. The 3. The shot won't fall. Avdia with it. Now guarded by Simons. Avdia, good. Avdia's got 6 points.
Yeah, that was a great trip down the floor. Avdia is a dangerous player around the rim.
Launches a 3. Lillard pulls down the board.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
The 3 ball. Queta pulls it in.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Takes the 3. No good that time. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up to Portland. They lead by 11. Largest margin of the game. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And here's Boston. Tatum way outside. No good from outside.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Grant's shot is off. Celtics trail by 11. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
Yeah, I just love the look of Lillard's jumper. It's repeatable, and you can tell Dame never stops working.
Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Grant with a steal. Lillard left side. Here's Kamara. Boston pulls it in. And here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Pritchard from outside. Rebounded by Kamara. It's stolen away. And Boston pushing it up now. There's Tatum with the three. That shot is off. Here are the Blazers with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Avdia. Back to Lillard. Over Pritchard. Portland again missing.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Here's Simons. Here's Hauser. Off target from outside. Trailblazers lead by 13. Lillard outside. 19-footer. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Lillard's got 15.
Well, Dame doesn't go into the mid-range too often, but he'll take what the defense gives him.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Here they come, Grant.
Both teams changing it up here. Here's Simons. 7 points in the game. Kick out to Brown. Back to Simons. Here's Hauser. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside Kamara. Clock at 6. Double team on Lillard. Fires from deep. That is Thibault missing.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
So it's Boston now. 15-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Boucher outside. Just 5 to shoot. Tries to break his ice. And that one drops for him.
Assist from
Brown's got 12 points.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard won, but a foundation is being laid.
Now here's Brown. 12 points for him. Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated. And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
Grant's shot is off.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Brown. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Well, we're seeing this more and more out of Brown. The ability to take over for an extended period of time.
Outside Kamara. This one for 3. Drops in the 3. Kamara's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Pass to Brown. They set the pick. He got a piece of it. And they get it back. Three-pointer. Hauser, that's good. Hauser's got himself on the board with a 3 there. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers ending the quarter up 10. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers.
48. The Celtics, 38.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Trailblazers lead by 10. Outside Holiday. From outside the arc. Boston pulls it in.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Brown looking around. Fires the 3. Thibault with the board. So it's Portland now. Outside Holiday. Shoots over Simons. And the basket by Holiday. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
Yeah, Holiday understands when to pick his spots on offense, especially when the mid-range opens up like this.
And it's Simons missing. Pass to Henderson. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Grant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Celtics trail by 12. And here's Hauser. The 3 is up. Thibault with the board.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Fires it from 18. Grant's shot is off.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Again, the miss by Boston. Portland leading by 12. Here's Holiday. No good with a layup.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Brown draws the double. Beyond the arc. The shot comes out.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Here's Henderson. Rebound Boston. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
They double team Brown. Pass to White. Fades back. And he can't get that one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Tatum to end the drought. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
Such good play from Tatum near the hoop that time.
Pass to Grant. Launches it. Connects from downtown. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Portland leading by 13. Pass to Sharp. Oh, sweet move. Oh, misses the dunk. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Now here's Sharp. On the take. It's hauled in by White. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. Oh, Tatum's triple is pure.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Shots good by Henderson.
Yeah, even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
Outside Tatum. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crisp. Clear at this point. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Williams on the wing. Lets it fly from 18. That one rolls around and rims out. Celtics trail by 12. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Garza. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Shoots over Pritchard. Lillard takes it right to the rack. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break, because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
3 on the clock. Knocks it loose. And it's Simons missing. Trailblazers lead by 14. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharpe. That's his third foul so far.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there.
And the Blazers making a change here. Tatum with it. Here's the pick. Fades. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pass to Williams. And here's Lillard, defended by Pritchard. Back to Williams. Pritchard with a steal. Here's Minot. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Holiday. Boston pulls it in. And Boston pushing it up now. Here's Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The length, quickness, and IQ Tatum possesses makes him a nightmare matchup, and it's why defenders end up fouling.
One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. Do you agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league in the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score, trying to make an offensive play, and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. Avdia pulls it in. Trailblazers lead by 13. The three. Tatum pulls it in. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Outside Pritchard. From behind the arc. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Kamara, no good. Celtics trail by 13. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Out to the right wing. The teardrop. Minot can't get it to go. Here's Portland now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Avdia from outside. Boston pulls it in.
Not himself in range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Now Tatum. From deep. Williams rips down the board.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Oh, it drops in.
And I love how decisive Lillard is, giving the defense no time to react off the dribble.
Jason Tatum. He's off from three.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Simons with a steal. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Oh, he can't get the layup. Portland leading by 15. Avdia. Yes, sir, from 13 feet.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Lillard fires, and the three misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Trailblazers.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Damian Lillard.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
The Celtics on offense. 17-point game. Now Avdia. Let's loose for three. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.